Hello and welcome back. We mothers often feel like there aren't enough hours in the day to manage work, household responsibilities, and children care. When we say homemaking, it is a broad term that encompasses many tasks, including cleaning, cooking, grocery shopping, laundry, and more. It can easily become daunting, especially when it comes to managing the kitchen efficiently and saving time every day of the week. I try to make a weekly to do list, jotting down tasks to manage time effectively. In this way, I can see how much time each work will take and where to start once it's written down. It is definitely very helpful. In this list, I try to include both homemaking tasks and other responsibilities such as school related work or any other appointments. Moving on to the kitchen, it's a good idea to pick a day of the week that works for you to sit down and plan your weekly meals. After breakfast on Sundays, I like to make my grocery list and browse through the pantry. I also have our fridge zoned in zones so it's easy to see what's missing. I find taking a quick glance in the refrigerator and freezer helps me remember what perishable food needs to be eaten up before it goes bad and what hidden food treasures I already have and don't need to buy again. Setting out a few hours for grocery shopping, organizing the groceries, and restocking the cupboard jars is essential, regardless of whether you choose to shop online or in stores. One thing that definitely helps me to finish my weekly meal planning quickly is having an organized pantry where everything has a designated spot in clear containers so I can quickly scan the shelves and see what's low.
I got this picture in my closet. It's gathering dust right now. And the edges have been folded once or twice. It doesn't look the same no more, 'cause the sun has made it pale.
Anyone who has cooked Indian food will know the sheer number of ingredients and spices that go in making a single dish. Due to the nature of Indian cooking, a spacious storage space is needed to stock up our ingredients. In a typical Indian kitchen, we have a lot of legumes, pulses, beans, rice, spices, and flowers to store. Therefore, having a sizable amount of storage space closer to the kitchen is always helpful. Regretfully, I don't have a designated pantry area in my house. So, I have organized the items that I use on a daily basis, such as various lentils and pulses, in the front row on the top right of the kitchen cabinet. As I use these frequently, I wanted them to be conveniently accessible and grouped together to save time while cooking. I like to keep the frequently used spices in the masala dabba or the spice box. I added some wooden plank shelves to the built-in refrigerator cabinet in the kitchen and converted it as my pantry to keep extra groceries and storage. I keep my rarely used kitchen appliances on the top shelf and store rice, pasta, several types of flour and other items underneath. Snack items are kept on the middle shelf so that my son can reach easily, and occasionally used and extra spices are kept on the second to the last shelf. The heavy cast irons and steel cookwares are kept on the bottom shelf. There is just something special about homemade food. Whether it is simple sandwich, a full main course meal or just a snack, nothing beats knowing that you put a labor of love in the food that you and your family are eating. I prefer to keep some roasted peanuts on hand in my cupboard because we use them in most of our breakfast and snack meals. The simplest method of roasting it is to microwave peanuts for 2 or 3 minutes while adding few drops of water to retain the moisture and avoid burning.
You're gone now, will you call me back? Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that. You're the traveling kind.
I will allow the roasted peanuts to cool down for a few minutes before peeling the skin.
Once you've seen all the things, all the places, I hope it means that.
In my opinion, spices are the key to any successful cooking. With a healthy array of spices and spice mixes, you have the foundation for nearly any dish that you want to make. We all know homemade spice blends are so much better, fresher, fragrant than the store-bought ones. I store all the extra spice packets in this transparent plastic box in our utility room.
Something that you won't let go. I'll be your high when you fall down low. I hope I'll be your end destination. You're far away and yet so close.
By making our own spice powder at home, we can easily control the salt content and ensure that there is no hidden ingredients like MSG in this spice mix. I enjoy making my own homemade coriander and cumin powder because it's more affordable, simple to make, and full of flavor. I prefer to roast cumin and coriander seeds before grinding, as roasting enhances the flavor of these spices by releasing more earthy and warm aroma along with increasing the shelf life.
I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation.
Spinach is that versatile green which is used in a variety of Indian recipes. But because it contains a lot of moisture, it spoils quickly if left unattended in the fridge. So I like to blanch it as a part of my meal prepping, which helps me to save time during daily cooking. The peanuts have now cooled down, and I find this method to be the easiest and most straightforward way to peel peanuts. All you have to do is wrap the roasted peanuts in a fresh kitchen towel and give it a good rub. That's all. You might have to peel off a few skins, but that's okay, isn't it? Now just drain it in a colander to remove those loose skins. Let me know if you find this trick handy or if you know any other useful hack on how to peel peanut skin in the comment box.
I hope we don't fail to see the beauty of being free. Don't forget what you love the most. I just wanna keep you close, so we have to give it one more try before the idiots are taking over. They're caught up in the race of wanting.
For making the Sabudana vada, I'm going to mash 2 big boiled potatoes and add the soaked Sabudana, grounded peanuts, grated ginger, finely chopped coriander and green chili to it.
What's it for? What's it for? There's so much more than we've been told, way beyond what we can hold. So keep your eyes open for the things that really matter. Oh, we have to give it one more try now that the idiots things are taking over. They're caught up in the race of wanting more, and we can tell one from the other. No one can tell you what they're running from. No one knows anymore. What's it for?
After shaping all the patties, I like to refrigerate them for 15 to 20 minutes before frying. This is an optional step, but it helps in making the vadas very crunchy.
One more time before it's over. They're caught up in the race of wanting more, and we can tell one from the other. No one can tell you what they're running from. No one knows anymore. What's it for? What's it for?
The bland spinach has cooled down. I will simply blend it with ice cubes to retain the nice green color of the palak leaves. I usually don't get time to go grocery shopping every few days in a week for fresh veggies. For this reason, I like to make sure spinach I buy for my weekly stock up stays fresh. It simply takes a few minutes to bland spinach, which is a great way to prep for any spinach dishes such as palak paneer, palak rice, or simply for kneading palak atta. It is good to last for 3 to 5 days in refrigerator when stored in an airtight container. I was very hungry after all these tasks, so I refrigerated the vada just for 10 minutes today. One can air fry, shallow fry, or deep fry this delicious and nutritious snack. As I was already using the pan, I decided to shallow fry it today. I cooked the vadas in 4 tablespoons of medium heat oil until they were crispy and golden brown on both the sides, and paired them with some leftover mint chutney. Given how hot it is these days, I opted to forego our evening tea in favor of a simple homemade chas today. Homemaking can be challenging and time-consuming, but it doesn't have to be overwhelming all the time. By implementing simple time-saving hacks, one can simplify homemaking and free up time and mental space for other responsibilities, and most importantly for yourself. It's okay to prioritize, reassess, and change priorities and let some tasks slide some days. The goal is to create a healthy home environment and not to be a perfect homemaker. So I like to embrace each new day, prioritizing what's most important, and use simple hacks to simplify homemaking so I can be present for myself and my family. I continued with the meal prepping after the snack break and some more time-saving kitchen tips which I will upload in the next video. Thank you for sticking to the video till the end, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. Do like, comment and subscribe to the channel, and I'll be back very soon with my next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye. See you next time.